Having its annual Soups on Luncheon and art sale to help raise money and provide meals for the homeless and at-risk neighbors. Chef Brian Lesher from the Grape Restaurant is the chef chairman of this event, and he's here today to share a great tomato soup and tell us more about how we can help with this event. Good morning.
Good morning, Amy.
I'm so excited to make this because grilled cheese and tomato soup is something I grew up on.
I think we all did.
Yeah, but this is like the souped up kind.
This is this is how I would make it if I were making it at home. And it's very simple.
Okay.
So don't be intimidated.
All right, I'm not going to be intimidated.
Soup's pretty easy. So we're just going to kind of get started here with some olive oil. And I've just kind of preheated this pan a little bit. And of course, we're going to put some butter in there.
Yum.
And we're going to start with sauteing some sliced onions. You could put some carrots or celery in here.
Okay.
And this is going to be the base of our soup.
I like a little olive oil and butter together. I think there's something about that combination that's magical.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly. The you know, and with this recipe too, if you wanted to omit the dairy or omit the chicken stock, very easily done. You could add some more water or some wine.
Okay, perfect.
Nothing wrong with adding a little more wine.
I was going to say, what? How do you do that? Show me where that goes in.
We're going to cook these onions until they're translucent, or it's kind of clear and softened. You know what? If you just took everything, threw it in the pot, turn it on, came back 20 minutes later, it's gonna be pretty darn good.
Okay.
But by doing some of these little steps, we're gonna create some depth of flavor.
All right, let's do it.
Some fresh garlic.
Perfect.
I don't think you can have too much here.
I agree. Some people would argue with that.
We're gonna again cook that until the aroma is apparent with the garlic, and then I'm gonna add some tomato paste. That's going to kind of give it a deep, rich flavor and a little bit of body.
Now, is that the whole little baby can, or is that about half the can?
I would say that's about half of that baby can.
What do you do with the other half of the can?
You know what I would do?
Wondering.
You could do one of two things. Push down all of the excess tomato paste off the sides, pour a little olive oil on top, and pop it in the freezer.
Oh, really?
And the next time you go to use it, just pull it out and let it sit on the counter for a minute, and it'll be ready to go.
Great tip.
That's free. I'll let you have that
Thank you. I've always I hate to throw it away, but sometimes
Or tuck some plastic directly on top of it if you're going to use it maybe later on that week.
Good idea. Okay, I'm going to try that next time. I like the olive oil on it.
We're going to cook that until the tomato paste has caramelized.
Right.
And then we're going to deglaze with some white wine.
Here we go. Now, can the kids have this as well? This is all right, right?
Sure, they can have all the wine they want at my house. No, just kidding. They can have this. It's going to reduce down. The alcohol's gone once it kind of cooks.
Although I could have used this last night big time. I don't know why I didn't think about going to the wine. I was too busy cleaning a mess.
You had
I had that night.
Quite the dinner there in front of you.
That was that night, yeah.
But the kids ate.
The kids
They were happy. Had the best steak ever.
That's right.
Once that's cooked down and kind of reduced down and become kind of a rich reduction.
What's that?
I'm going to add some chicken stock.
Perfect. I like that.
I'm going to add it's like 2 of the big cans of diced tomatoes.
The 29-ounce cans?
Yep.
Okay. Perfect. All right, we got about a minute left, so are we going to get to speed up this process?
Yeah, sure. We're going to put this in.
Cream?
Cream. We're going to
let that come up to a simmer. Is that whipping cream or
heavy cream.
Okay.
Then I'm going to take the bread. We're going to just make a little bit of a grilled cheese sandwich here.
What kind of cheese do you put on your grilled?
I like to mix it up, but nothing's better than good old-fashioned American cheese.
So you've got American, Munster,
and Swiss. And I kind of get them all for their melty qualities.
Yes, I like. Can I just do this?
Sure, put it all on there.
Make a really good one. All right, there we go. How's that?
That's
awesome.
Fantastic.
And then
perfect.
you like a certain kind of toast?
This is pain au lait or milk bread. It's similar to a brioche. It's kind of a rich white bread.
I like Texas toast. Anything really thick.
Yeah, definitely want to cut it a little bit thick. Then I use some salted butter to just kind of give it some more flavor. We're going to let that toast. Everybody kind of knows how to make a grilled cheese, but plenty of butter.
Yeah, I was going to say,
plenty
lots
of cheese.
of butter.
Look at there, we got plenty of cheese
Makes it really good and crispy on the outside. Now, on the soup, what do we need an immersion blender?
We're going to bring that up to a simmer.
Okay.
And season it. And then I would use an immersion blender, blend it up, or you could carefully blend it in a blender.
What about a food processor?
Food processor will work just fine.
Okay.
And you could probably eat it like that if you wanted to. Then we're going to puree it.
It's chunky. I like the pureed.
Until it's a smooth puree. Sure, this is what we're used to.
Oh my goodness, we need to get everybody a little shot of what this looks like because it's a big difference between this and that. But obviously, once you get it through the blender, it's going to really smooth out.
That's right.
Salt and pepper, and
you're good to go? Salt and pepper, season it up. I put a little Parmesan cheese in at the end, just for some extra little savory flavor.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Now, you have an event coming up.
We do. And the Soup's on Luncheon, 6th annual.
Yes.
It's next week, and we have some tickets available. We're serving Dallas's homeless at risk for 35 years.
Wow.
We serve over 2,100 meals a day, 365 days a year, all volunteer.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you so much.
You bet.
And thank you for this recipe. You can get tickets to this event by visiting Soup's On website to get connected. And for more, and for this recipe here today, visit us at thebroadcasttv.com and then click on today's links. Next, if you're not happy with your child's school of choice, you have a choice. You are the parent, you know. We're talking to a man who's leading the charge for choosing the best school for your child. And we'll hear from him next when the broadcast returns. Stay with us.